It's let him cook time, guys. Hit the follow button if you're not already following. Live streams every single day, man. I'm giving you guys hella good information. I know you guys are loving these streams. And remember, do not forget, come college football season, you're going to want to have this page bookmarked. Do not forget me come college football season. Okay, guys, let him cook. Cincinnati versus Cleveland. Cincinnati versus Cleveland. The market is moving in favor of Cincinnati here, okay? And the bats can definitely help you there with Cincinnati. My biggest problem with Cincinnati today is Wade Miley. This guy has only pitched one game this year. And he got rocked against Milwaukee. And Milwaukee's not a team that rocks a lot of pitchers, okay? He got rocked for 4 runs in 2 innings. Excuse me. 4 runs in 2 innings there for Wade Miley. And he hasn't pitched in the majors since 2023. And last time we saw him, or I wasn't watching him, but somebody watched him in the minor leagues. And in the minor leagues, he was 19 runs in 19 innings. So he's getting rocked there by minor leaguers. And now he's making his second start of the season here against Cleveland. Cleveland bats don't scare me, but this is ugly. This is ugly. It looks like Cincinnati probably finds a way, even with Wade Miley on the mound. Next game, guys, Miami versus Pittsburgh. Miami versus Pittsburgh. You got another pitcher that's making a start here for the first time. Yuri Perez is on the mound today for Miami. Yuri Perez is on the mound for Miami against Mike Burrows. 2 pitchers that I just can't get behind. Mike Burrows, he's only played 4 games this year, and he's getting rocked. 10 runs in 16 innings there for Mike Burrows. Yuri Perez, he's making his first start of the season. He's doing okay in the minors, 5 runs in 22 innings, but he hasn't pitched since 2023. There's no way I can get to Miami with that pitcher on the mound. Next game here, guys. Let him cook, guys. Let him cook. Come on. Next game, Chicago versus Philadelphia. Matthew Boyd on one side, Zach Wheeler on the other side. You got line movement favoring Chicago. Chicago here after a loss. I keep telling you guys, Chicago after a loss is a good play on opportunity. 19-5 are the Cubs after a loss. You do have the batting advantage there with the Cubs. You do have a bullpen edge with the Cubs as well. You do have good pitchers on both sides, and Zach Wheeler is a nice pitcher, and he's coming off of 6 runs in 5 innings. So he got rocked last time we saw him, but we haven't seen him in 2 weeks because he was out for paternity leave. He's back. I think a guy like Zach Wheeler is a little scary coming off of extended rest. He gets some extra time to prep for his next start, and he knew it was going to be against the Cubs most likely. So that's a little scary there to consider to consider fading Zach Wheeler, considering that he's coming off of a bounce back there. Next game here between Tampa and Boston. This line is now moving in favor of, it looks like nobody. I think it's still -110. You got good bats on both sides. You got bad pitching on both sides. This line is not moving in favor of anybody. So what I've been saying about this one is Boston or any team after Sunday Night Baseball and having to do the media and then answer all the questions and then travel on the road. If you're already on the road for Sunday Night Baseball and then you have to continue, you have to travel after Sunday Night Baseball, that has not been a good opportunity. I've been tracking that since May 2024. 3 wins and 11 losses. In 2025, it's 1 win and 6 losses, okay? So I'm not saying that's an end-all, be-all, but that's a factor. And in this game, I wish there was a little bit more to help me get to Tampa. But because of that situation, because of that emotional series against Yankees, I guess Tampa would be the only way to play this. We're at the halfway point, guys. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. I'm going to get to every single play, guys. I do see everything you guys are dropping. Hit the follow button, guys. If this is your first time here, do not miss out on these daily streams every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern time. You can see me cooking here on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and YouTube mobile. Link in bio. Even on YouTube, I have the link in bio there. You could choose the weekly or monthly, guys. $20 if you guys want access to all my action. All right, we're at the halfway point. Let's keep going, guys. Atlanta versus Milwaukee. You got Chris Sale on one side. You got Savali on the other side, man. So you got really good pitchers on both sides, especially with Chris Sale. That's enough to give me to say I have the edge with Chris Sale for sure. But Savali he's not bad either, you know. But what we have here with Milwaukee is that they are coming off of an embarrassing loss. They got the chancla yesterday. They put up only 0 runs. They put up no runs against San Diego. And now they got Atlanta coming to town, and they also, you know, they're embarrassed. They've piled up 7 losses now in a row. You got cold bats, you got bad bullpen, but you do have Chris Sale, and when you have Chris Sale, you have a chance. Okay, so I'm not sure if I could get to Milwaukee, but I would lean Milwaukee here. The better bats, the better bullpen, and a pitcher that's not so bad, but he's not Chris Sale. Okay, so Toronto versus St. Louis, you got Jose Barrios on one side, you got Palante on the other side. So what I've been saying about this one is that you have the pitching edge with Jose Barrios. On the road, he's good. His actual numbers are good. His expected numbers are good. In terms of bats, do you have a clear edge for Toronto? I think you do have the better bats with Toronto as well. You have the bullpen edge with Toronto as well. But why did Toronto open up as a favorite and now they're the underdog, right? So that's a little weird. That's a little sketchy there. So St. Louis at home, okay, they're much better at home. They're ranked 12th at home offensively. So okay, so consider that with St. Louis there. Can I get to St. Louis? Not with Palante on the mound. No, thank you. I think Jose Berrios definitely does give you an edge there for Toronto. Next game, guys, Athletics versus Angels. You got Springs versus Kikuchi. And this one smells like fish because it is fish. 74% of the public on the Angels, but the line keeps moving in favor of the Athletics. And with the Athletics, they don't do a lot of things good, but one thing they do good, guys, is their bats, okay? Their first 4 hitters are all ranked in the top 30 of the league. That's insane. I don't think I've seen that before. Not this year, that's for sure. So their bats are that hot. I mean, they also play in the small ballpark, so at home. So consider that, actually, because their road numbers are ranked 20th. Road numbers 20th in the league, and then all of a sudden they are hot. Their numbers are showing hot. So they do get to score a lot of runs in that ballpark at home, but there's something to it. It still comes with a lot of confidence, right? To hit runs and score and to get hits, it still comes with a lot of confidence there. So that needs to be said for the Athletics. In terms of pitching, okay, Kikuchi does give you an edge for the Angels, okay? I've backed this guy before. 4 runs over his last 26 innings at home. So very good numbers there for the Angels. Kikuchi at home, okay? Another thing you have here is the bullpen edge. You have a bullpen edge for the Angels as well. Very good. I tweeted about this one before, I think. Yes, I did tweet about this one, that the late innings can make a difference here. The Athletics bullpen is one of the worst. The Angels is one of the best. So if you're considering Athletics, consider going first 5. If you're considering Angels, consider going full game. So what you have here with the better bats on one side, the better pitcher on the other side, the market is telling me here that the Athletics have a chance. Athletics is not a team that I have been backing at all this year. They're just very unpredictable to me. But looks like somehow, some way, they find a way today. Okay? Next game, Seattle versus Arizona. You got Seattle coming home after a 3-game sweep. The market is moving in favor of Arizona. You got the better bats on Arizona. And you have the better pitcher today. Merrill Kelly is that guy. He's been pretty good. Not that Emerson Hancock has been bad. But it looks like he's been getting away with a little bit of luck lately. Meanwhile, Merrill Kelly, his expected numbers actually tell me that he could pitch even better. And they could count on him today after a sweep and coming back home against Seattle, a team that is pretty hot and cold. Okay, next game here, guys. I like Arizona in that case. Next game here between the Dodgers and the Padres. This line is moving in favor of the Dodgers just slightly, not too much. You do have the batting advantage with the Dodgers. You do have a bullpen edge with the Padres, however. So consider going first 5 if you're thinking Dodgers today. In terms of pitching, you do have pretty even pitching here. Dustin May is not as good on the road, and Pivetta is better at home. So I would say a slight edge there for Nick Pivetta at home. 7 runs in 30 innings for him at home. Meanwhile, Dustin May, 17 runs in 27 innings on the road. So, okay, slight edge there for San Diego, but not enough for me to check a box for either team. You do have the line moving in favor of the Dodgers. The Dodgers has lost the series against the Cardinals. The line is moving in favor of the Dodgers. You have the better bats. I would consider Dodgers in this case. That's the only way I could look. And that does it, guys. That was the recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is your first time here, make sure you're following. 65,000 double taps. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everything. If you guys are if you guys are doing the 10-day series with me, we're on episode 5 today. We will have episode 5, and I'm going to drop that right now. So after all so if you guys are following along with the 10-day episodes, we're on 4. We just finished 4 out of 10, so we're doing 5 out of 10 today, guys. So make sure you're following. Do not miss out on those episodes. Yeah.